Truth whispers to the deaf to expose the lies of the living? Is that the standard by which I enact judgment? By this time, I use the words of the dead to give the truth to the living. We have no time for your gibberish. Let's move. Let's get moving. Oh, Blind, what's up? Or Big Lion. I've been chanting to the mystic wounds.
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you. Is he okay?
Don't worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Suibian Temple were trapped by miasma. How did you manage to break free?
It was Bangyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly after, a wave of active miasma came and swept everyone away, leaving us trapped in different places. Later, just as we were about to give up hope, Bangyue Shifu came and saved everyone. After he found a safe place for us, he turned and went in deeper. From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. He seemed as if he had long made up his mind to go in there.
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way, so he went to investigate the source. He also said some strange things, heavy words. I don't know if they were meant for us or if he was just talking to himself.
Heavy words? What do you mean?
He said, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter, my own and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
Just as I suspected.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. There wasn't much I could do. I was worried, so I insisted he take Bolian along. Shortly after he left, toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. Then, the miasma that was trapping everyone appeared to be drawn towards something else and started to recede. We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bolian came back and reported that Bangyue Shifu was trapped now. You can try scanning Bolian's memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good. At this rate, Bangyue Shifu will be killed in that array.
Alright, Lion. He performed an emergency scan on Bolian's. Last night, Bo Yang came back to the area alone. Oh, well, hold on. Banyu Shifu, here's the situation. Banyu, Shinkyo explains the situation. This chaos is beyond human control. We need to find another way. It'll secret source from saving someone. Banyu Shifu, those of us who remain here are too injured to move. Please take Bolian with you, having him assist you with the mind at ease. Alright. Being on Bangbu, from Yunquay Summit, I'm sure be able to find a way back itself once it's over. Wait, Bolian will be able to wait back by itself? To walk the world as if it is traveled distant shores, when the depths of old weight heavy, they press not upon the steps alone, when cast my companions stumbling in dust behind me. For myself, even more, so that my companions may walk lighter. This debt must be repaid. Back when I did my duty around here, parents would often voice their concerns about mischievous children sneaking out to play at night. For their safety, special locks were installed. Only adults know how to open them. This must be something he heard in his youth and never forgotten.
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious. He's already here?
Bonnie and Shifu, I knew you'd care about the Mystic's safety and would come here. Great news! Absolutely fantastic news! I think I've stumbled upon the key array, core of that ancient array upon the old text. It's just not that I'm skilled enough. I couldn't fully activate the ray. Know that you're here. Surely enough we get it much smoother. So that at this time the miasma disaster can finally be put to an end. His place would be relieve that nightmare again.
Where's it located?
There are several array pillars from the platform nearby. I'll lead them to you, Shifu.
Alright. Let's go, Nikwan. Be careful.
Over here! Bon Yue Shifu! This way!
It'll be a dust thing later. Now, Ray's current power will protect. It's almost possible to feel the domain of irritating power. Counterattack.
Fall back behind me.
The Lion Mary's regarding Boying cut off. Bon Yue. The ray's been activated, constantly channeling miasma. Seems to be effectively absorbing and pressurizing. The Lions is trapped inside miasma sphere. Even though my training has been advanced of leaps and bounds, I still can't save 2 of them. That was a tragedy. Just didn't know what Kunin was up to. Instead, you should hurry to save Bon Yue and Shifu and take the Lion with you at this time.
Min Chen must have been the one who opened this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
Boom. At the moment, the array is engulfed in chaos as the Theos keep rushing out the tidal wave. Inquan's eyes burn with rage. His gaze words are filled with pain, despair, and twisted pleasure.
Stop dragging this on, Bon Yue! Stop! It's over for you!
That's such a hard image. Holy cow.
Pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Stop pretending you're a savior. Look at you! Look at the monster you become! Can't you see? Stop fighting! Just let me die here! We can both die here! You should watch me die. Just like how you watched my sister struggle on the brink of death all those years ago. Why are you still playing the merciful saint? I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years! And now the day is here. You don't deserve to save anyone! And you don't deserve to let me live.
Hold on. She was the one who saved you back then. So why didn't you save her? Why? Those 10 years, every single day. I keep thinking. It hasn't been stormed out that day. If I stayed, maybe my sister would have been dead alone. My life should have been ended here 10 years ago.
You'll be dying with me. Then so be it. Guess I can finally avenge my sister. And give myself some closure.
His heavy footsteps trace a crack in the ground, like a lonely mountain peak covered in scars and bruises, but standing tall and unwavering. His senses protects Young Queen and the area behind him, his fist swinging in a frenzy of energy. As the Bonnie keeps feeling the scratches and energy marks in the metal, the depths of his eyes glisten in sorrow and pierces his soul. Resignation of knowing his ending. Tension protects the one around him. His face very freeze around the enemy. Every blow hits like a typhoon. His low, hoarse voice rings out and echoes in the deep of the valley, piercing through all the clamor. Every word in bold and impressed power.
Ning Chen, I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live. Live and see the world that your sister never saw.
Bonnie burning resolves. His determination is a tone for his wrong, and his deepest and most powerful fires, bent in the protecting life, being erupted his abandon any defense stances. Every remaining bit of energy, every fragment of existence in his machine, bringing it to collapse, is fully channeled in his fists.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released.
You finally made it! Banyu Shifu and his disciple are all trapped within that array. Banyu Shifu has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that young fellow. He's been fighting for quite some time now. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyu Shifu to give up on him. Who knows how much longer he can hold them off?
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. The array has been there all along, so close by. Is there a way to break through or enter the array?
The concentration of miasma is too high over there. I can't get any closer.
Barry, scan and confirm the range of the whole array. Wise, you can try getting closer, but be careful. Barry and I will think of a way to break it.
Got it. Let's head in that direction.
Dad, what's the discipline? Dad, decision!
Come on, baby!
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. But we can't break through that barrier. Maybe he can still hear us? Bonnie! Bonnie!
No matter how desperately you shout, no response ever comes within. In an array, Bonnie seems to hear familiar voices calling him. At this point, he fought to his limit and cannot respond. A faint voice suddenly grows denser in the depths of the consciousness, concealed in the echoes that sting a silver needle.
Surrender, you clumsy hunk of iron. Why endure this endless pain? Open your core and embrace this great power. It will grant you rebirth and eternal freedom. Do you hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burden deep within your body? Your bearings are screaming. Your circuits are melting. You have long been covered in cracks on the verge of collapse.
Emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotional data. Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by any means necessary.
Dive in. Sink into eternity. Behold how they long to accept you. Why resist? You are a part of this filth. This shell is broken. My body, like a candle flickering in the wind. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, this heart must hold it fast and never let it go. So stubborn. Look at these scars. They're not just marks of battle. They're the price of bearing what should never have been yours to carry. Murderer. He must pay with his life.
Your existence is a mistake. You should be eradicated. Feeling pain. It's nothing compared to that agony we feel.
Descend to hell. Fall with us.
How long can you hold on? 10 minutes? 1 minute? A second? Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you, for those souls who curse you day and night, for a bunch of rotten worms, a world that only exploits you and fears you, suffering, exhausted. Then why trudge in vain through this hopeless mire? Give up. Give up your meaningless pain. Your very existence is a mistake, and your struggle, an even greater one. Even if I fall here, this is the path I have chosen. This is the price I have to pay. This will is like a stone, immovable, unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I perish here, I shall not falter. Let go of your meaningless resistance, of your heavy burdens. Let everything return to nothing, to its original, pristine, blank state. Isn't that a good idea? No more bloodshed, no more disappointment, no endless penance, no duty, no guilt, only eternal release.
Several voices intertwine, overlap, and spin like an endless whirlpool of destruction, trying to crush Barnue's residual self-consciousness completely.
Wise, Fairy and I found something.
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Warning, vital signs of the survivors in the platform area are extremely weak. Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detected. I've marked the coordinates. The ether flow corresponds with the signature of the array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation, destabilizing its structural integrity and potentially disabling the array core.
Array base and array core. Looks like I'll just have to give it a shot.
Great. Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, but it might even delay or even stop the miasma that the Matrix sends to the Creator. It's a race against time. We have to hurry.
Okay.
The nodes are scattered all over. Let's split up.
Okay, leave this area to me. Proxy, you cover Xiaoguang. The noise in the array core is getting weaker. Let's go!
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go save our boy.
This is the last one on my end. Looks like it's up top.
Third. Is that Ishan Shifu's Grim? Could he be trying to send a message?
The verdict is unforgivable.
Wow.
All three down. It's all up to Xiao Guang and the others. Better hurry back to the array core and wait there. Smash them! Got one for complaints. I'll back you up. A complaint?
Ah, I see now.
It worked! No time to waste. I'm going ahead.
I was confused and lost. Like, how did I get here?
Mountainous strength! Mountains fall earth together!
Sacrificing yourself for justice? A life for a life? And you, charging in to die over such a lousy trick? Where's that brilliant self-serving logic of yours?
Sins of the past cannot be atoned for. Once Liu Chen is safe, you can take whatever it is you're after.
You knew about my mission all along?
Well, you're not very, like, secretive about it. You kind of figured.
It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
Cries of wails and endless pain resonate. Curses and disappear. Sounds of the occasions fill the air like tsunami.
You saved me. Why? Someone was waiting for me.
Look at what you've done, you heartless monster!
Remember our faces. Remember your tainted blood.
A machine will always be a machine.
Never. I will never forgive you. Never!
Just as those waves of despair were about to devour him, Shagwang and others return. Step on the platform. Suddenly, voices become clear and gentle, like a beam light piercing through the dark clouds. It was brief relief and warmth, cleansing the reckless.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way.
Right.
But hey, just be patient with him, okay? help him grow up safe, so he can see the better days I never got to. That's all I ask.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the price I pay.
What's this?
But please, please, our two children are still so young. We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to live. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them grow up alone.
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Just to make sure Ayuan and Xiaoguang survive. Please. I'm begging you. Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
The words of the cease fade away, and our final words come to a peaceful finish.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this? Why? Why? Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
Did you hear it now, Banyue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth.
Diane's body sways lightly, and her expression is no longer light and joking. It's a hint of sympathy in her faint smile. Like a light piercing through the haze, the gentle spills out Banyue's gaunt, yet an upright body.
Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you?
Correct. But the past cannot be.
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending? You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now. This human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Diane's words finish, begins to sink in. Banyue's body trembles, almost too faintly to notice. In silence, the chain that had bound him for years forged a cold algorithm. Endless slaughter, self-loathing, and the weight of a misunderstanding had never crushed his soul. But in that moment, he stands tall, and they shatter with the thunderous crash.
Xiaoguang, Ninja. about what happened all those years ago.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again. You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become human. Tylen is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed to reach for more life instead. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now, you've grown into exactly the person they'd hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banyue Shifu.
Shuang gently passes his trembling shoulder. Ning Shuang is choked up, his voice in hoarse.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banyue Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
Kwang. Of course I remember your sister. She was the one who found me deep in the hollow and brought me back to life.
I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never faded. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiao Wang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school, I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything. It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma, hoping I could save more people and complete my revenge.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether the endless miasma was purified or just transferred to something else in the hollow. It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without even realizing it.
Everyone, it may be too late to say this. I'm too ashamed to look at Shang Wang's Shifu in the eye, but there's something I must tell you. Actually, Xiaoyan Shifu left me a message. Senior Yi contacted you? What did he say? He probably didn't know my connection with Sarah, which is why he trusted me by mistake. He recognized me as a disciple of Banyue Shifu's martial arts school. He asked me to pass on a message, to have him look at a black bird inside the hollow. The climbing bird? Could it be that Shifu left it behind to keep in touch with my brother? Speaking of that, I haven't had a chance to tell you. While I was searching for a array pass earlier, I happened to rescue a black bird trapped in Miyaza. Pretty sure that was Kwangming's bird. Once it was freed, it immediately flew away. It knew exactly where it was going. Judged by Ni Kwang's account, Yi Shiguang must have sent some kind of message to it. But since no response came, he must have started to worry that something went wrong in transmission. So he ran into the disciple of Banyue's martial arts school. He decided to entrust the message to that way instead. The only one who capable of trapping a compiler would be the creator. My brother must be all alone out there right now.
Ningqian, Xiao Wang, This place is dangerous, and you're still unstable. You should leave immediately, return with the others, and wait for Ishwan Shifu's support.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu. Everyone, please be careful. I'll deliver the news, and if Ishwan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her immediately.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead. Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Wise before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again!
Banyue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made up her mind. Let's trust in her decision.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? How does that make sense? You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back, or grant her wish. And come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself. You look like a mess. Give it a minute and we'll all be counting on Xiaoguang to save us.
Fine, but we proceed with caution and must not act rashly.
Well, gives in. Yin Quan says goodbye to everyone before returning to the way he came.
All right. Now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for us to go to that lousy creator's lair and turn the place upside down.
Faker! After sensing something, Dylan suddenly stops and looks towards a shadow nearby. Sarah walks out slowly in her usual energetic smile, as she was just passing by, has been spying on her for long.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? Spent so long as no match found in the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat?
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Faithin, Ye Xunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
A familiar figure, strange figure appeared nearby. Turns out to be Yi Shuan, but different. His face is filled with shock at the seas.
What are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also...
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Are you in?
You didn't write that letter, did you? I'm about to break my connection with the Kwame sword.
Note? What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the Creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the Creator. Only I can open the door for the Creator's arrival into this world. Your obsession, the answer to fulfilling your tragic wish, is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us, since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister. You'll definitely come, won't you? Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain.
pain, Yi glances at Xiangwan, who has her hand anxious, extends towards him, and suddenly he closes his eyes, has opened them again. Sees like he has determination.
Xiaoguang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Wise, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
I've asked you one thing. No matter what, not let Xiangwan follow me. I'm counting on you. Xiangwan turns around without looking at Xiangwan again and disappears in the ominous darkness with Sarah. How could I possibly just stand by and do nothing like this?
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective. Stop spacing out. Let's go after them.
Belle, do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
Tracking route confirmed. Path recalibration complete.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. You need to be careful.
Okay. Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
Oh, Lion. Why are you here, buddy?
Whatever you seek, I will devote myself wholeheartedly.
I
may be slow.
Bear with. Ooh.
Oh,
Let's touch me.
Take your time.
My loyal. Hey, don't look pick me. You want look? Is it?
I can.
Wanna go soldier or Yahoo? Only the brave will. Okay.
Yeah, Caesar does work in here. Oh, that's cool. I just punch and it works. Meanwhile, Sarah, who is not far away, welcomes the moment she has been longing for.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiao Quan behind my back? Why did you lead her here? We agreed she stays out of this until the Creator descends. You broke your promise!
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin. Releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right?
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. All things shall return to their source. Come, all you lost children who seek answers and redemption. Embrace your fate.
Sarah doesn't look at him anymore. She raises her hands in one direction, and her voice suddenly raises, chanting a cryptic rhythm near her pierced the soul.
O supreme and sacred Creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defilers' lament, and the mourning of the dead. O mighty Creator, hear my plea. I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe. Sarah, my most faithful servant, thou hast come to the very brink of my advent. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death. Brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to me.
So this is the Exaltus Creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back. I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guan and the others are drawn in too deep.
Huh. So you're lying and waiting all this time. You finally showed your fangs.
Move! Val Miasma, be gone!
Finally. The bomb.
Abomination! This is the end for you!
Everything is under your gaze. Skeller.
It's a tricky one. Just as expected. It even tried to reflect my attack. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Abandon the mortal world. Traverse life, death. Return. Our team was caught in operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone.
Wait, don't leave me, please. Save me. I don't want to die. Help me. Don't leave me. Please. Behind. Save me. Anyone. Can no one hear me? Oh, if God truly exists in this world, please hear my plea.
Where am I? Am I saved?
Lucky child, chosen by the will of the Creator. You are restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal. The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong here.
What blood of creation? Who are you?
We're the Exaltists. I'm Soph, the scribe, and the current overseer. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful. This is the place they have given you, your new home.
No, sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO? And there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin.
Miss, this is your final warning. If you continue, we have no choice but remove you by force.
Tread carefully. One step further and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement. Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator, for they are the origin of all. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face.
The cycle of cause and effect you have leaned to clear. To lie within a cause of salvation, you left me here.
Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death. I set my hand upon my spine, and my palm against the mortal heart. Guided by nameless markings, I shall walk the path, in search of the Creator.
Fairy who has shown me the conclusion, I have fulfilled your promise. Please accept me.
Not good.
Oh, Creator, is this your permission for me to merge?
What? Sarah and that thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait. This presence has grown even stronger. That creator has returned. Oh no!
Brother, wait for me!
What is this?
I don't care what you are. Give me back my brother! I refuse to lose anyone important to me again!
Twisted being. Could it be the creator Sarah's been searching for?
It is all thanks to Ye Shuyan's foolish act of defiance.
Is that Sarah's voice?
Yeah, there is no voices.
For Ye Shuyan, fret not. I have other plans for him.
Enough talk. Once you're gone, it'll all be over.
What is that?
Brother.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. What could be better?
Okay. So far into the active character. Come on. Come on, give me more. Ah, that's so cool. Go Caesar, go. Boom. Caesar. Punch him really hard. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. It's not gonna matter when I'm iframe thee.
interpretation of what I...
Boom, 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 boom. Now you die. Boop, 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 boop.
Still afraid to draw the sword. If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here.
Brother.
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me.
Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother would make the same choice.
Xiaoguang.
You trust me, just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great.
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it. How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly.
I am Ye Shenguang, wielder of the Jingming sword of Yunhui Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiaoguang, I already know.
This voice. Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother.
That was so cool. Oh, that was so cool. Two days after the long silence finally breaks, Yun Kwang finally wakes up. How Kwang awake? Why, you should check on her first. Diamond and Banyue Shifu will be here soon. We'll wait for you to check on Yang Guang before we check our decision. Are you okay?
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
It feels like I had a really, really long dream.
Right, where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did I bring him back?
Don't worry. Let me explain everything that's happened. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated, and Senior Ye, he seemed to come back to his senses. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't quite hear. Even though it was clear he didn't want to leave, he still went off alone in the end. He didn't explain anything. All he said was, "Take care of Xiaoguang." Banyue and Dylan were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, it was like he suddenly realized something he had to confirm right away.
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant influence of the creator in his body, if that takes hold again. And what about Shifu? Did she make it in time?
Yixuan Shifu hasn't returned to Suibian Temple yet. She must be dealing with Senior Ye's situation. I heard that Yunhui Summit will be sending people over soon to investigate the creator incident.
Yunhui Summit.
Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the Creator's target has always been you and the Qingming sword?
Yeah. It's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming sword to make me break the seal myself. And I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment, to devour the power of both me and the Qingming sword.
So, do you still remember how you defeated the Creator?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with it. I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the Creator, or even annihilate it. That's why I believed that the last strike would bring my brother back.
And besides that, did you notice anything else?
What do you mean?
Like, any changes with your body? Or in your appearance? Your hair turned white when you drew the sword.
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword?
Yes.
Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade, and what my brother asked me to do. What's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test? Want me to recite any technique spells? Or any Yunquei Summit rules? Or maybe everything we did together after we met?
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like you're really okay.
True.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's about time things went my way, right? It's just... I finally found my brother, and the next thing I knew, he was gone again.
At least now we can absolutely certain that at the start, Senior Yi was never sworn to Sarah and the Creator. He tried to contact Yishuan Shifu secretly.
Yeah. It seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the Qingming sword to lure my brother into cooperating with her. But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get close enough to find a chance to destroy the Creator before it could take form. He didn't realize that the Creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along, and that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before I noticed. But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, why doesn't he come back? He was clearly worried about me. When I was half conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again, saying something like, he'd definitely save me. It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something. Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? Something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away, to the point where he didn't want us involved at all.
Probably.
Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's just do that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
That's right. The concern of Xiaoguang eyes softened, replaced by the quiet determination. She nods and firmly pushing down her knees, and her gaze hope flickers to life once more. Let's go back. How's Xiaoguang doing? Wait, how's Xiaoguang doing? She just woke up. She's so instantly of bugging her with questions. We just give her some peace. She's still concerned about Senior Yi, but after hearing that the creature was repelled and that her brother made it safely out, she calmed down for a moment. She calmed down for now and is resting.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiaoguang's state of mind these next few days.
True. Don't worry, Banyu Shifu. Shangguang only draws her sword for Senior Knee and all of us. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her condition. She's always been tougher than we think, but that's also exactly why it's so hard not to worry about her. Back to business. What's this resonance signal you two mentioned earlier?
Let me explain. It was sudden and chaotic, and we didn't have time to look deeper, so we couldn't tell you right away. When the creator, or rather, that power Xiaoguang fought off, was first awakened, 4 areas in Lemnian Hollow simultaneously emitted extremely brief but highly similar energy resonance signals.
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the creator appeared at the old mining site. Another was the area where we confronted the Exaltist Overseer Mevarok. And the third one was the town.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Belle and I have been before.
You've been to all 3 places?
Correct.
Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth noting is the 4th signal. Fairy?
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy interference. Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemnian Hollow.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again, as if hiding from something.
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence. But that last one, it's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint it. Where could it be?
4 resonating signals. There must be some underlying connection we haven't uncovered yet.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought, and the Ye Shuyun controlled by the Creator, might have just been the opening move. The Creator testing the waters. Whatever it is, it's still out there lurking, scheming something. I'll report this to Krampus and closely monitor any changes inside the Hollow.
I will also investigate further.
With Krampus and Banyu Shifu helping out, things will definitely go more smoothly from here. While we keep Xiaoguang company, Bill and I will keep an eye on the situation too.
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. A brief moment of respite before everything gets thrown into chaos again.
True. But let's see how far it'll go. Alright, I'm almost there. I'm so close. I can almost taste it. Well, things are settled now. I got a few feelings that definitely brewing ahead. There's so much creator and other secrets of the Hollow we don't know leads on. And hey, at least this time there's times we pulled through, didn't we? No matter what lies ahead, we got a reliable companion by our side. Yeah, at least we never fight alone. Alrighty, even the biggest problem can wait until tomorrow. Right now I just want to take a nice hot shower and rest. Wise, you should go rest too. Just recharge some batteries for the next venture. Yahoo! Alright, Belle. So let me go to bed. Yeah, let me go to bed, Belle. Would be a nice idea to do. Time. Meanwhile, Dalian complies her mission report and greets the familiar guests.
Oh, are you here to criticize me, Senior Zhao? I thought they'd send the cold, heartless executioner. You know, never been able to get along with her.
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel guilty now. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission was a little underwhelming. The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banyue's core data and erase this unstable factor. But as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Is this negligence of duty or self-inflicted downfall.
Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is controllable and of great value. Hence, I deemed there is no need to erase it. As for retrieving said core, don't worry. I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense?
Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
Yeah, wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? Aside from the old folks from TOPS, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications. Gradually transformed him from a killing machine into a human.
Huh. You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to nod in person, that will be up to you to deal with. But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful with all the potential value he brings, I'm sure she will be happy. After all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right? All right. I'll leave the rest of the procedures to you. I look forward to hearing good news about our new member.
I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the others.
The conversation came to an end with a sweet but cold farewell. Dailin remains where she stands and exhausted softly.
Banyue, your path to redemption begins with Krampus. And it will be a long road. Don't let me down.
Skies over Huaymian Peninsula remains heavy and gray, but Banyue, the path towards a new life, a new lie is open, and one less shadow stands in his way. The deep depths is all silent as swimming table is surrounded by moonlight. A single room is dim lit, like a firefly in darkness.
On the day I secretly snuck into Suibian Temple, I saved a chubby cat.
The next time I came to the temple, I tried to pass myself out as an acting temple master, only to get caught red-handed by Junior Wise. The day went to Yunhui Chun and I wore that casual dress. Junior Wise said it really suits me.
The storyteller at Yumcha Sin told fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes made with fresh petals preserved in honey, sticky rice powder, and kumquat peel. Banyue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dailin really likes honey. She always doubles the amount. Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine powder. Use just a pinch when seasoning the meat. When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. I talked about... Why can't I remember? I knew it just a second ago. I wrote it all down right here.
The words of the page are blurry, twisted and morphed, as if they were about to break free from shackles of pages and disappear completely. A tear falls from her eye, hitting the diary with a sharp pat. After a few seconds, she wipes around the damp marks on her face and back to her hands, and her eyes became resulted again. She stares at her handwriting, soaked in tears, as she was trying to gaze to burn the words back into her heart.
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junkoi Summit. I almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qingming sword, I have nothing of value that's worth holding on to. I must never forget these memories. Never. Shifu, my brother, Wise, Belle, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together. I have to remember.
In the light, her lips moved persistently, yet in vain, over and over again, repeating the fragments of fleeting memories as she dissipates and to hold on to. Her fingers begin to turn white and tremble slightly as she grips the diary tightly, as she's engaging in the desperate struggle against the invisible foe, known as the Forgotten. Only a slight tear strains in the paper slightly, tell the story of a young girl who, in the darkest of night, uses all her strength to pretend the world is still as it always was. To pretend she is the same young Shangguang, whole, unscared, unaffected by a Yunqing sword. Wow. So she's essentially losing her memories each time she uses it. That's very depressing. Holy cow. But we did it. Chapter 5 is done. Whew. It looks like everything's at peace. Inner peace, inner peace, inner peace. And dang, she was taking a long ass time, like, to do this thing specific. Ultimate Protector. Claim. 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 Alrighty. I guess it's time to do more dailies. Dun, 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 dun. But first, let me claim my reward from Dog. Ooh.